and welcome to Historical Headlines. My name is Chuck Wild, and today we'll be talking about Japanese internment camps. Before, we've talked about Japanese internment camps with government officials and Japanese prisoners. Both gave us very biased opinion. So, due to fan input, we are actually bringing on an actual guard of a Japanese internment camp to see what he has to say. So today, I'm proud to introduce to you Mr. Marvin Gallagher of the
Topaz,
Utah internment camp.
Hello, Chuck.
Hello, how you doing, Mr. Gallagher?
I'm doing very well.
It's nice to see you today.
Good to see you too.
All right, let's just start this off with a very general question. In these Japanese internment camps, what are the living conditions like? What are these Japanese people going through? Is it rough? What is it?
The conditions are definitely they're tight quarters, small, little privacy, but they do have their free choices. It's not like what we've been discovering in Germany with the Holocaust. They have their own baseball rec leagues, and they get to choose their professions inside the camps.
That's great. Being a guard, seeing what these people are going through every day, would you like to live there, being an American citizen?
Myself, I would not like to live there. There's very little privacy. There's no locks, hardly any doors. You flip on one light, the entire section turns on. Very little privacy, very tight quarters. Don't enjoy that.
So all the people in these camps, they're being charged for espionage, correct? Or possible espionage, because we're at war with their homeland. Now, these are all on the side people or Japanese-born Americans. They're put in camps. Why do you think they're staying loyal?
What do you mean loyal?
When I say loyal, I'm saying, now that this war is ending, and these Japanese are actually allowed to enter the end of this war. And so far, there's been over 18,000 Nisei people coming from these camps joining the army. They've created the greatest companies in the war, companies like the 442nd Infantry, who's suffered great losses but soldiered on, and they're winning battles for us overseas. There's not been a single incident of Japanese retaliation upon the Americans in these camps. So, why do you think this is?
I do believe that America is now their homeland, and they're taking that with great respect. Yeah. You're right, though. There's been no problems with the Japanese in the camps or getting the Japanese to the camps. They're very peaceful. They go calmly without trouble.
That's great to hear. How do you think these living conditions are like what they had back home in Japan?
That's a good question. We don't know much about the homeland of Japan very much, but who knows? It could be worse. It could be better than what they're experiencing here. That's why they're acting the way they are, being put in these camps.
Briefly, why do you think that these are mainly Japanese internment camps, not Italian and German? We're fighting against them too. What's up with that?
I do believe that it's easier to discriminate against Japanese because they're easy to spot out. They have a different shade of skin. Their eyes are a bit different than ours. But I think that it was just the easiest to get to, rather than combing through the American public trying to find German and Italian, any other fascist enemies that we may have.
Great. I don't want to waste too much of your time here, but I've got another question. Two more questions. After these camps are freed, we hope the war is coming to an end. There's 120,000 Japanese people in these camps. They're going to go back to the economy. There's probably not going to be jobs. What's going to happen to these people?
You are right. Many of them have lost their jobs, lost their homes. That's a good question that right now I cannot answer for you. But many of them they don't know. They don't really know what to do.
All right. Now the big question. Overall, do you think putting these Japanese people who we thought could have been enemies in America into internment camps all over the country, these deserts, these poor conditions, these quickly put together little enclosed barbed wire towns. Do you think it was ethically or morally correct to do this for our government?
I do not think that it was ethically right to put these Japanese in the imprisonments. Mainly because they're all people too, whether they're Japanese or not. They're Americans now. They're living on American soil. Many American born.
Yep.
And even now, like you said, many of them have entered into the war and fighting against the Germans, the Nazis, the Japanese.
All right. Well, thank you so much for your time, Marvin.
Thank you too, Chuck.
Good luck out there in the world.
Good.
This world that we're living in today. World War II raging. Japanese internment camps. Japanese being put in towns, being forced to live there. It's great of you to come by. Thank you very much. Have a sunny day. Sunny to you, sunny man.